you think is the difference between a amateur creative and a professional creative, from the experiences that you've been through, from the places that you've been through,
State of mind.
state of mind?
State of mind. That's all it is.
Let me answer that quickly.
it's when I first started, I wanted to think in my mind that I was as good as the professionals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to think of myself as an amateur. Like, yeah, I respected it, and I knew that I was an amateur, but I wanted so much more. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to be a professional. I wanted to be known as a professional. I wanted to. It's really just a state of mind, yo. It's just really how you look at it. And if you think that you're an amateur, then you're an amateur. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think you're a professional, then you're going to be a professional. And that's just the way it is. And I would say the difference, shouts to the cops, the difference would be just, manifest things. Like, there's things that I've worked on now that, I had to do something for free, just to have it on my portfolio, to take it to somebody and be like, I did this. And then they're like, okay, cool, that's dope. We want more. And I'm like, okay, I do it again. Boom, I show it again. And then that took me from one step to another step, So it's just a state of mind. Like, and I try to tell people, like, stop thinking you can't do it. Stop thinking that you're not that you're better than these people, but like, stop thinking that you can't be on someone's level, Like, you can put me against anyone. I don't care who it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will shoot whatever I gotta shoot. Like, I can outshoot, in my mind, I can outshoot anyone, And that's not being cocky. That's just me having to tell myself that so I can go out and elevate myself and do great, I'm not out here to be like, oh yeah, I want to do better than him. I want to be like, I'm not competing against anyone. The only person I'm competing against is when I look in the mirror. That's it. That's the only person I'm competing against. I don't worry about what other people are doing. I don't worry about who's better than me. Like, if people want the king, whatever, of king of this, king of that, take it. I'm good. Like, I'm an ace. I'm the ace of spade. I'm good. I'm fine being the ace of spade. Like, I'm just here in the cut, just chilling with my fam, with my people, and state of mind. Keep thinking that you're gonna be great, and you will be. That's it.
Yeah. Damn, this podcast is good. I'm telling myself that, so when I come into it, I give the best podcast that I can. Do you sometimes question your work?
Absolutely.
Or did you question your work in the beginning, or do you still do it?
Yeah, always, still. I think you have to, if you don't question your work, you're comfortable. Because I feel like when you question your work is actually when you're producing your best. Because you're doing more, you're more on top of it. Question my work all the time, man. And luckily I have, like, a great support system around me. That's like, when I do get into because there's a difference between, like, not believing in your work and then falling into that funk, of like, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And you need people to put you in the right place and pick you up and elevate you and be like, yo, like, what are you doing? Like, this is you, And yeah, man, like, that's what you need. You need a circle that just elevates you to a higher, to reach higher. And that's a motto I always say: reach higher. Because, like, we're never gonna end. We're never not gonna keep reaching higher, because we want more always. And I think that you should strive for more. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't, and there's no reason why you should be content, and there's no reason. Like, let's be honest. Like, I'm gonna be transparent with you. Like, I'm not the best photographer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care to be. You know what I mean? And I don't have it all together. and that's fine. I'm human. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have it all together. I don't have the most money. Like, people look at me and they're like, yo, he has 50-something thousand followers, you know, and he must have all this money and he must have this. I don't. You know, I struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's months where I struggle and I'm like, you know, I'll probably have like $40 in my bank account, you know, and because I've been waiting for those 3 checks to clear, and I'm like, yo, I'm kind of like tight, you know what I'm saying? And people think that this is like, you know, like a 9 to 5, and it's not, you know, and that's why it gets me mad when people ask you for free stuff, because it's like, yo, I don't go to your job and ask you for a free shoot or for a free whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you
service.
Yeah. You're a mechanic, and I'm not going to your job and being like, yo, I need you to hook me up with these brakes, dog. Like, it's $160 each one of these things. I need you to hook me up for free. You don't see me doing that, you know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that.
And seeing people don't even
they don't understand
that. They're just like, what do you?
Yeah.
I put blood, sweat, and tears in them.
Yeah, and that's why, like, as a photographer, you need to, you know, value your craft, and you need to understand that this is your livelihood, you know, for most of us. You know, some people do it for fun, and that's okay. Like, I'm not saying don't do free stuff, because as I was saying before, like, doing free stuff that benefits me, you know, to get me to a higher place is always dope to do. But yeah, I just went off.
My thing is that I will work less. I'll work for less, give as much value, build up that repertoire, or that arsenal, or that archive, and then re-release it or redistribute it in a way that is more appealing. So even though I would finish, let's say, like a video project, I will redesign that video right after, and then reintroduce it like, this is how I wanted to do it. And then I have enough content and like resources to promote myself. And so I work hard consistently, but I charge less. So more people are aware of me.
Right.
And then whether it be the quarter, it would be the end of the year, and then I'm just like, yeah, prices are raised. I'm like, why are your prices raised? I'm just like, because my body is getting older. So therefore I don't move the same way. My body is, because it's wear and tear, because people don't, I'm 27, I can like, oh, you look great.
Still a baby though, I'm 34, boy.
Yeah,
you know
you're still
like,
a child.
You know?
You're still a child. But it's energy.
It's
energy, you know? And it's like, if...
Put respect on our name, yo. Put respect on photographer's name, yo.
Nah, we're creatives. We gravitated towards that. I'm thankful for the fact that photography has blessed me with an abundance of people that I can reach out to and talk to.
Yeah.
Sometimes I am not, at most, a professional.
Right.
Because I just love to create with passion.
Yeah.
If I don't, now I'm at the point in my life where it's just like, if I'm not creating with passion, then it's like, I don't want to be involved in it. Like, what's the point of you showcasing your vanity to certain, like, you showcasing your vanity when it's just like, I want to do projects that people do not know about and release it.
Yeah.
And, you know, highlight and give new, like, I want to approach things tactfully, differently. I think that's what evolution is, how we approach this. Casey Neistat, he's a YouTuber. He's just like, I do one take, and then I just edit down. All I have is one take, because I do not have the time to like, I have to shoot it a different angle and this and that. Like, hopefully I'm able to have like smartphones or I'm able to have these things where it's just click and I'm like, okay, I'll just edit down. Now I do videos that are just like, I'm gonna just do a 20-minute video the best that I can. All right, I'll edit down. Yeah. I don't want to deal with that.
Smart.
Those are things that I've learned about through my passion. One take, one edit.
Let's go.
One chance, you know, just go all out, do it the best you can. So what have you learned about yourself through this passion of yours?
For one, I've gotten a chance to see the world in a different view. When I first started photography, I'll never forget, I was in a wedding, February 16th. I'll never forget that wedding. And I thought I was banged up because I started seeing like a line in my eye, and you know, like I was just like, man, what is this? I didn't know what it was. So I'm like, all right, cool. I started like messing with my eyes, and I'm like, dang, it's still there. So I must have been drinking a lot. You know, that's what I was telling myself. I wake up the next day and it's still there. And I'm like, okay, I must have either like cut like like a piece of my cornea or whatever. I mean, I don't know about the eye, so you know. So I'm like, all right, let me go to an eye doctor, and I ended up going, and he's like, yo, you have cataracts at such a young age. This is rare, but you know, it happened to you, and it's hereditary. Like my dad had it. So a few months into photography, I go like completely blind on my left eye. I couldn't see anything. You know, it was just white. And I didn't have insurance, so, you know, I had to like kind of deal with it for like a few months and try to figure it out. And then, man, your boy got up there, man. Like he just somehow, some way got me to have insurance, see a doctor in a matter of 2 weeks when they told me I couldn't see a doctor until 6 months out. You know what I'm saying? All the odds against me, everything, you know what I'm saying? Like here I am picking up something that I fell in love with and I couldn't use it, you know? And I think that just was it was an incredible feeling because it's like, dang, I found something that I love and I won't be able to, you know, experience it because I saw the world in a different light. I saw things like I would walk, and when I would look before that, I would look at something and I'd be like, that's normal. Now I would see it and I'd be like, oh, that's actually beautiful. You know, like you're looking at it from a different angle, a different lens. So the fact that I received that and then it got stripped away from me, like that was just, it was heartbreaking at the same time, you know? But faith, man, like that, it kept me through that. It got me to get my insurance. It got me to get my surgery on both eyes. And it got me to this point, man. And I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for that. You know what I'm saying? So what it gave me or what it taught me about myself is that, one, I love life. I love everything about it. And in the sense that you have to see the beauty in everything that you see now because you can't take it for granted. You know, like one thing is being born blind. Another thing is being able to see the world and then going blind. That's completely different, you know, because you've already tasted the world, you know, you've already seen it. So for it to be stripped away from you is just like insane. So never take things for granted. And that's what this passion has taught me. Never take things for granted and look at everything in a beautiful eye.
Man. Story of my life. My reactions are sound bites on their own. So what do you like to edit on? Or your photos?
Lightroom Mobile.
No desktop.
Yeah, no desktop, man.
I gotta go.
Desktop is like sometimes for like, you know, important stuff, you know, like a big job. Yeah. You know, but most of the stuff I can knock out on mobile, you know, do it on the iPad and just... I can tell you right now, it's been weeks since I've used my laptop. You know what I'm saying? And it's because it's so easy, man. It's so easy, and Adobe, I think, has done an amazing job, like with Lightroom Mobile and having the, you know, accessibility everywhere. And for me, I've made my own presets, and I've been using the same presets for 3 years straight. Just two, and really one in the last 2 years, 2.5 years. The first one, listen, I have two. The first one I used when I was doing like the urban exploring stuff like that, and I stopped using that, and I just been using one, and obviously tweaking it here and there, but yeah, it's been my preset, like it's me, and I've never changed it, and it's in every single picture.
No, I developed that recently, because becoming a creative business and a business creative, you have to learn about automation.
Right.
And like I need to have things in place for me to be more efficient, to be more fun. So for me, I've created multiple different presets, but I studied 2,000 presets. And I figured out what I like and what I didn't like. And now there's certain things that I want to incorporate. I've seen Wiz Khalifa's Instagram. No, but like the way that he added texture in his photos. Oh, okay. And that's like I want people to feel the photo. Yeah. I want people to experience it differently. So I rather play with theories and dimensions. That's how I usually work. Theories and dimensions. If one thing doesn't work, then if by law of like science and common sense to a certain degree, this should, fill or supplementarily fill or complement.
Yeah.
Something with the blah blah blah. So like if you like a photo, a moving photo would be better. If you have a sequence of moving photos, you have a video clip is more appealing than a photo at the end of the day, even though it's the culmination of it. So animation is really great. You can have a graphic design, a poster, and then the animation comes to life and people feel the vibrancy or the colors and stuff. So just to enhance it, I'll do like, let's say the smallest thing I can do is Ken Burns in a photo. Yeah. Just give it like, let it creep. That's and then it turns a photo into a still. It turns a still photo into a video now, and then you get views instead of likes. So it's just like, it's just how you want to play these things.
Yeah, I think it's... Yeah. We're jumping into different ways to be creative, and, like I'm trying to learn video, and I'm trying to learn, animation, things like that, because it's fun to me, you know what I'm saying? And it's another way to be creative. And also use your photography. Like there's stuff that I'm working on right now with like Let Love Guide that's like, it's taking me a while, but it's something that I'm passionate about. It's something that I actually want to put everything into, and having to learn all of that, animation and videos and things like that, and incorporating the music back into it, because that's part of me, you know what I'm saying? So that is definitely projects that I'm working on and that I want to learn. Like there's so much stuff there's just so much to learn, like in photography, in media, in everything, and then also, you have the marketing side of it, where we have like, there's so many creatives that I have, like that I know personally, friends that I call like, some of them lifelong friends, and there's companies that come to me and they're like, yo, we need this. And I'm like, okay, I can't do that, but I know someone who can, like here, boom, and it's also the business side of that, so it's great. But yeah, projects that fulfill me, those are things I want to work on.
Nice. You've been an incredible guest and incredible wisdom. Oh my God, my head's exploding from all the gems. Yeah. There's a lot of gems that we taught, and oh man, I feel so great. Even though like I'm just like, oh my God, I have to edit this. No, but you've been an incredible guest.
Yeah,
it's so inspirational. The way that you piece your words is the same way that you piece the musics and the sonics, landscapes to the individual's experience. So it's been phenomenal. You've talked about how brands reach out to you.
Yeah.
And how you're able to handle the business aspect of like giving opportunities for other people. What have been the most interesting projects that you've been a part of?
I haven't done it yet. That's the best one. The best is yet to come. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel. I feel like I haven't even hit my pinnacle. I haven't even touched like the ceiling at all. So those are the best ones, the ones that are coming. You know what I mean? And everything else that I've had before this and before right now is just moments that are just preparing me for the next step. And yeah, that's it. I'm grateful for all the brands that I've worked with, and I don't need to go into a list of all the ones I've made, but I'm grateful for them. But there's so much more ahead, bro. Like, I'm so ready for it.
Awesome. So my final question is, what would you tell your younger self if they wanted to start and be in the position that you are in now? Should they start, yes or no? And tell us why for your answer.
Absolutely start, 100%. And start now. Just go balls to the wall, and give it your all, give it your best. Try to meet as many people as you can, shake as many hands as you can, learn as much as you can. You don't need to go to school for it. Just do it. That's it.
If people wanted to reach out to you, what would be the best way to find inspiration from you, to talk to you, to get to know you more, to figure out your projects? Let the audience know. You can pick any one of these cameras and then go for it.
I'm easy to find. There's no, you know, I'm not.
I'm a big guy.
Yeah. I'm easy to find, man. You can hit me up. You know, Woo Supreme DM, Woo Supreme on Twitter, Woo Supreme on Facebook. You know, WOOSUPREME. And just come vibe with me, man. Come see me at church, Woo Church. Shouts to that. Come to my crew. You can catch me in the street. You know, catch me outside. But yeah. Any questions you have, man, or anything you want to know, I'm here. I'm available. And that's it. Just vibe. Love y'all.
So I hope you guys love this video and the videos that I have been producing.
Let's go.
I love the people. I love the guests. If there's any feedback that you would like to give me, please let me know in the comments below.
Yes.
If you can please subscribe. If there's any way that I can improve on it, let me know. I would be glad to hear it. And I also want to know what's on your mind. This is an ongoing conversation.
Let's go.
I want to, understand you guys more. I want to provide more value, more content for you.
Yep.
So if there's anything that I can do, just please let me know. I'll gladly help out to the best of my abilities to provide you this content.
You're crushing it, bro. Let's go.